Hello buddy, it's Henry the Weeder Man. I'm working on a Dixon ZTR 16 horsepower Briggs Stratton, and I'm getting ready to go ahead and adjust the valves. They're way off. The valve settings are up in the 20,000s range. We're supposed to be 6 on the exhaust and 4 on the intake. The exhaust is the top one, you can see it right here. The intake's on the bottom one. And so what it was doing is engine symptoms was it would go to start, it would flip around and catch, and it couldn't get through the ignition cycle to stay running. It was backfiring and it just wasn't running smooth. So now we're going to fix that. And the coil's off. The coil setting, the ignition coil setting's off too, and I'm going to adjust that too. So what you got to do here is you got to undo the lock, which is a T20 Torx and a 5/8 wrench. So you unlock the setting that adjusts the rocker arm. This locks it. So then you can take your hand and you're going to adjust it. You might have to unlock it quite a bit because I got a lot to turn on here. So I'll hold that and turn it, and that'll change the setting for me. So 6/1000s, whoops, 6/1000s on the exhaust. You want to be where it just grabs it, right? Just grabs it right there. That's a good setting. Cold. I'm going to do it cold. Now I'm going to take and lock it down. This takes a little bit of time to learn how to do this. So now I'm going to lock it down. So I'm good with the setting. I gave myself a little bit of room because I'm going to get a little bit of change when I lock this down, which is okay. So I'm going to hold this adjustment nut, and I'm going to take this T20 and I'm going to lock it in there. If I did it right and I gave myself a little bit of flop, I'll be good. A little slop. Look at it, perfect. So I got a little bit of drag and I'm good. This intake is terrible. Look at that. Terrible, terrible. I mean, let me see what the setting is, just for actually knowing what it is. I'm at 22,000s. 20,000s. 18. 16. 16. Way up there. It's way above the norm. 14,000s. You're allowed 4. So that's not good. That's why the engine was spinning around getting stuck, right? Because the intake has probably got a compression release on it and it wasn't releasing it, and it would get hung up. So all right, so now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take our T20 Torx and we're going to unlock the center. Sorry, I got a long extension. I didn't get a shorty. So yeah, unlock it. Give yourself some room to work with because I got such a clearance to go with. Now I took it down hard, and then I'll bring it up. And that's 4,000. I want a little bit of slop when I go to tighten it. That's good. I got a little bit of drag. Hey, you two. Oh, got outdoor cat and indoor cat. Scooted out here. I'm about to argue with baby. Alright, so I'm going to tighten this down and try to maintain it so don't move. Get a good twist. Tighten that down. That's your adjustment. Come back and check it. Oh, it's perfect. I got lucky. So I got both of them done perfect. Now, put your cover back on. Gasket looks okay. It wasn't leaking, so I'm going to reuse it for now. Just got 4 bolts on it. It's not that big a deal. Make sure you put it with the serial number up. Okay, so you don't want to go looking for the engine number and you don't know what it is because you can't find it. Because you put the cover upside down. $10mm. I don't like using power tools on these. You can snap them off. So if you got patience, just use your ratchet. They should go in fairly easy. I'm not going to adjust the coil quite yet. I'm gonna go ahead and try to start it with the valves readjusted. I'm gonna put my spark plug back in. Do that here in a second. I just want to see if the engine will turn over. He's got a parasite on the switch. Your lawnmower battery dies, you consistently have to charge it. Most likely you got a parasite as a switch. So I'll just throw that in there while I'm working on the valves. The valve dictory discussion, but why not talk about some other things while we're working here. Put the spark plug back in. I checked the gap on that already. But the coil is definitely off. I can see it. I'll use a business card on that, or a 3x5 card is a good litmus for that. I'll use the Weed Eater Man card. That usually works pretty good. That'll get you in the ballpark for a backyard person. You have to get all kind of crazy with it. Okay, now we're going to see if this mower will start with a battery. And like I said before, it wouldn't spin over right, get hung up. So let's go ahead. That was the problem. Now the other problem is the battery. So, all right, so we found that problem and solved that. So the compression issue and that one spin over getting hung up was because the valve setting was off. So that's done. Now we're going to get into, I'll get into the switch, charging the battery back up. I'll probably take my battery out of my mower and throw that in there. And then I'm going to adjust this. I can tell somebody tampered with the coil. That's not hard. Undo that screw, put a business card in there, put it on the magnetic high side. I can feel it's even touching, right? You can hear it, see it? So that's not good. So that changes timing. That'll give you a problem too. So probably why it didn't kick over right away. So I'm gonna fix that too. All right, well that's Henry the Weeder Man out. That's about it. And the valve adjustment's done. I fixed that one problem. Now I'm gonna go take care of this other one. Henry out.